Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be doing a little DIY project that I got inspired by when I was looking through Pinterest. So I spotted this little scarecrow on a board here on Pinterest and I thought, hey, I can probably do that. So I went looking for a piece of wood in my scrap pile. I found this heavy piece of wood and it had a little point at the end, which I thought, hey, I can just drive this right into the ground. Now, I didn't want it really big. I just wanted it for a little vignette and I wanted to see how it would look. So I thought this would be a great piece of wood to try this project on. So the first thing I started with was making the brim of the scarecrow's hat. Now, I had these paint stirrers and I thought this would be a great way to put a little brim on this guy's hat. So I measured out the size I wanted. All right, so I had to determine the pants, the shirt, the face, and the hat. So I also had to figure out how much I was going to sink into the ground. So it's going to be in a place where it's not going to get much movement. So I'm only going to sink this much into the ground. This is about, I want to say, 7 inches in here. Okay, and then I did this amount for the pants. And then I did the face, and the shirt is a little shorter than the face, which is here. And then the face and the hat, I made almost the same height. And then this piece is going to go at the base of the hat. So, excuse me, hat, face, shirt, pants, in the ground. I used a little bit of wood glue and hot glue so that it would instantly stick for me. All right, so now you can see this is where the hat's going to be. Okay, so I just used acrylic paint to paint the hat in, and I did do all the sides. Just because. Next, I'm going to paint in the face. And here I am mixing up some acrylic paint. I painted in the face and I made that little depression in there like his shirt was open a little bit. And I also went on the sides because I'm going to make his straw hair cascade down there. Painter's tape so I get a straight line to make the line in his hat. All right, so that's the line I painted. That's not the tape. I tried to give it a denim look to match his jeans, which I did a blue, gray, and a little bit of white to give it a worn denim kind of a look. I taped off around the neck. I'm going to paint in this shirt, and I taped it off because I have really crappy brushes, and it would give me a crummy line. I went for a flannel kind of a look, so I mixed some orange and brown and I painted that in. Next, I penciled in his face. Ooh, that's scary. But it looks better once I painted it in. So now he has kind of a cute face. I taped off where his suspenders are going to go. And then I painted in his suspenders. And I also added a little ascot in, as you can see up there. I just didn't like the way it looked. I also used a marker to outline things, the mouth, the nose, the eyes, as well as everything else. And I made the plaid on the shirt as well. And then in the back, as you can see, I also continued with the shirt. I made the suspenders and I aligned down the pants. I added a little flower to his hat. I painted that in, and now he's ready for polyurethane. All right, so I am going to cover him with this satin polyurethane. It's water-based, but that doesn't mean it's going to dissolve in water, but the acrylic paint will. So if you use acrylic paint and it's water-soluble, you put that outside, it's all going to be gone. So you need to protect it by using polyurethane. You can use flat, you can use satin, you can use shiny, you can use whatever you want. I had satin, so that's what went on them. Alright, so I sunk him in the ground right there. And he's on a walkway that goes up to the side of the house. And I thought I'd share with you how I'm going to create a little vignette. I'm going to use this stuff. I made some pumpkins out of 4x4s. If you know me, you've seen them before. And I thought that might be appropriate with this wooden scarecrow. Let's see. Okay, so there you go. Hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully it's something that you might be able to use. Okay, everybody, take care. I'll be seeing you soon with something. Hope everybody's doing well. Bye-bye.